Welcome to CMA TV. We're here in Stamford at CMA Shipping, the largest shipping trade show in North America. My name's Roxy, and I'm here with David Ridder, the Executive Director of the Seaman's Church Institute. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And I was wondering, what can we do to look after the mental and physical health of seafarers?
That's an increasingly common conversation in maritime, and that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned, because there's more emphasis on the human factor, the quality of life at sea for seafarers. They have an individual interest in that. The industry has an interest in having well recruited and safe, healthy seafarers manning the vessels that trade around the world. So there have been a number of conversations in the last couple of years about the unique structural challenges of life at sea in terms of the human factor. Of course, they're away from home for a long time. They're away from normal loved ones, social resources, medical and other kinds of resources that land-based workers take for granted. And so we're trying to appreciate that and look at the ways that crew cohesion, crew morale, and the like can be strengthened both on routine days and after extraordinary events.
And what can be done to improve life at sea, both from a physical and mental health perspective?
Well, of course, social media has taken over the world, and it's increasingly common on ships, even in the middle of the ocean, whether it's simple email opportunities or the capacity to Skype and the like. That's changing with technology. So that's both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing in that they can have routine contact with family and loved ones. It can be a real challenge when they learn about home stressors that they can't do anything about. If a child is sick or gets into some kind of trouble, they're left with that information thousands of miles from home, and they can't do any kind of intervention like you or I could do when we're working on shoreside.
And say in extreme circumstances where a seafarer has been in a life-threatening situation, how would you rehabilitate someone who's been through that?
Well, what we try to do, there are a number of kinds of cases that are traumatic or potentially traumatic. A fire on board a ship can create very high stress. Piracy has been a major stress over the last 5 or 10 years. Occasional death at sea from injury, from suicide, or natural cause can be very stressful to the surviving crew. So supporting those people whenever we can get to them when they come to the next port, doing individual assessments if it's been highly stressful, do they need mental health support and the like. There's a thing called behavioral psychology, which can give them practical ways to reduce stress or anxiety without having to take medication or do extended type of therapies that can increase the quality of life, assuming that they set sail again and don't have to be taken off the ship for some reason.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Sure.
Thank you for watching CMA TV.